Alright, so we're going to start over again. Hey guys, welcome to MTG Cards and Review. Hey, I don't know what happened there. Apparently my phone stopped recording though. So, hey, I wanted to share this mat with you guys. Basically, it's a Black Lotus kind of rethought in a different art format. And what I went through and now, we'll see whether I guess I'll go back through it here. Is the 100 subscriber giveaway. Because I don't know what happened. So just basically thumb through here. I mean, this is kind of what I was doing though. Only I sat down and was basically talking about the cards though and the giveaway when we hit that 100 subscriber plus mark though. Showing what basically will be given away at that time. Then the other thing that I basically will show here as well, because we will be giving also a commander deck away that I put together as well though, and that I will show you here in a moment though. Yes, I'm going to leave that on top though. Squee! Sheldred. So I'll go through that commander deck again because I want to make sure that this gets out, and since I don't know what or where the video stopped recording though, I'll just delete the previous one and show you this new one here. I also will note that when I was talking, one of the things that I had noted though with this here is that I was originally just going to show this off, but then I decided to stop and show off basically something else that I worked on. There's about 6 cards that I have not basically decided on. So this is basically what I'm going to do here is I'll show you this commander deck. I've got some cards that will be coming, that will be added to this deck though, and that will replace some cards though. I do have 6, like I said, there's 6 sleeves. Here's the sleeves. Ooh. Here's the sleeves though. They're all the same. It's 100 basically that I've got here that I wanted to basically do. Wanted to make this kind of a pretty cool deck. So this card was in apparently a bad sleeve because it was rippling, so I replaced it. The sleeve, not the card. The card was fine. So the inner sleeve though, because yes, so all these cards are basically, I have done something that I have done for all my decks though. It makes it easier if you want to swap in and out cards that you decide if you win though, you want to do something different, a little different with this deck though than what I've done. And that is that the cards inside the main sleeve are basically sleeved as well. They have a inner sleeve. So that way, if I by chance before we hit the 100 subscriber count though, and I by chance happen to come across basically more options, and these are all old retro border islands that I've included here, like I think 22 of them. I'd have to count for certain, but they're all. And then of course you get a regular island, not a regular, I mean this is a borderless island though for some fun. You get your little evolving wilds. It's a foil one, and then a couple of others though. There's Sky Diamond for blue as well, Millstone. The Icy Manipulator, have a little fun. Tap the target artifact, creature, or land. Basically, great way to annoy your opponent though. But you want even more? way to annoy him, as I was saying though, and this is why this is in here, is the Jester's cap. You can get it out though. You're going to have a little fun, especially for those annoying players who basically back in my day who might have had a dual land, Black Lotus though, Moxes, or even if you're running with Peroxys. And what you could do then is get rid of those cards though. And now, of course, the real test and challenge was my deck though. If I could do it, I was generally running it. If I could run it, I'd run at least one of these. I might run two in a 60 card deck though, because then at the very least I'd have a better chance of hitting it once. But even if I only ran one though, I still had the opportunity to, and I would certainly take it though, to burn his basically his Black Lotus though, or the Mox, whatever he might have, dual land though, anything that basically that either would provide a boost of mana or that would basically could tip the game though. I found this was a cool card, Wall of Junk. When the Wall of Junk blocks, return it to the owner's hand at the end of combat. Return it only if it's on the battlefield. It's a defender, 2-drop, 0/7. Pretty cool. Not too expensive though. Well, Mind Stone, you got some options there. Of course, you got a Thopter here. And another wall. Little Japanese Strixhaven art. Drake, there's a nice counter spell. In the retro, got a little mana leak. The High Tide. The deck is primarily built around Sir Eleanor, the discerning. Blue Knight deck though. And as I was saying though, prior to the end of, or basically as I was talking about in the video before this came up though, was that one of the things I have in mind though, and will be adding in here though, is basically, and yes, that is a blue shirt that I've included for the video, is that basically I will be adding a couple of cards here. Again, this is the back. And then once the deck is finalized, because it's still kind of being worked on. Basically, I will go ahead and show you, perhaps I'll show you the cards there that were either added or removed. Obviously, there may be a surprise or two, depending on what basically transpires between now and hitting the 100 subscriber mark, or passing 100 subscribers though. In either way, we hit that 100 subscriber mark, this will basically be going out to a basically a subscriber. Now I will say, as I've said this a couple of times, basically take note, two things. One is you need to be a subscriber. Your profile needs to be a viewable public though, so that I can know that you exist and that I can reach out to you, let you know you've won. Two, if you've won before and I've never heard back from you on previous winnings, you're likely not to be included in this, because I mean, why would I spend the time to basically draw a name for someone who will not or doesn't respond? Three, and that applies not just to the Commander deck, but Scriber giveaway when we hit that 100 mark as well, is that basically you're basically, I'm doing this because I think it's cool. I did also decide that, you know, I'm doing these decks though. I was showing them off in the series though. And they will basically be things where some of the decks will be built as for giveaways. Some of the decks will be built for basically show. Some may be available for basically for buy, if you're interested in buying them. Some will be available as basically show, but if you want me to build a deck based around one that you see that I built, then I would certainly be considering that as well. Also, finally, guys, we're basically approaching 11 minutes though. Just a quick note here, if anyone is interested in buying packs here from the Arrivals of Ixalan box sealed right now, I will basically reach out to me. Looking at like about $6, $6.50 really is what I think I originally said though per pack. So $6.50 though for a single pack, but if you wanted to do like 3 of them, I'd go $6.25 though on them. I might go even 6 though as well. Just basically, the ideal is that I want to give you guys a chance to get in on this though. Otherwise, I'll sit on it for a little while before I decide to open it. Because I am curious to see what I can find in here, but I'd like to give everyone a chance to as well if they're interested. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it. We'll call this one a success this time. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for joining me on MTG Cards and Review. My name is Chris, and yes, that is my blue shirt popping in. Have a great day, guys.